The Parkersburg Salvation Army gave out Thanksgiving meals with the help of community members. Our Allison Powers has more about the community helping the Salvation Army.
On Thanksgiving, the Parkersburg Salvation Army handed out over 1,200 meals to people throughout the Mid-Ohio Valley. The Salvation Army didn't do it all alone. Over 100 volunteers showed up to help, according to Major Marjorie Rao.
I think this is one of the biggest blessings I have, actually, seeing so many people just give up their Thanksgiving day to be able to serve others, making sure others have a good, healthy, hot meal on Thanksgiving.
Nick Hayak has helped with the Thanksgiving meals for the last 8 years. He said last year they really struggled getting volunteers. Last Thanksgiving, about 40 people showed up to help, according to Rao. Hayak said it's heartwarming knowing there are still good people in this world willing to help.
I mean, look at us, look at all the volunteers that are here taking time out of their holiday to spend it with giving food to a bunch of strangers and people that they'll never meet, but it's the outreach and the support today has been tremendous.
This year, people were already waiting at 7 in the morning to help, according to Rao.
I could not imagine not having, a meal on Thanksgiving. And we actually do, with the community and so many people not having food right now, it's important to give back on Thanksgiving. And so I'm just so blessed to be able to be a part of that.
With the help of many volunteers, the Salvation Army was able to deliver meals to people in Wirt, Pleasant, Ritchie, and Wood counties, according to Rao. This is Allison Powers reporting in Parkersburg. Happy Thanksgiving. This is home.